my sister she has 2 daughters, and her youngest daughter, Anjelah, in 2014 was diagnosed with cancer. And it was very unexpected. So they thought they were going in for tonsils. And
oh, my God.
Yeah, and they left the hospital straight to St. Jude.
No.
Yes.
How old was she?
She had just turned 6 at the time.
Jesus.
Yeah. And so that happened. And then I went to visit her. I was pregnant with my 3rd baby. And it was just the most eye-opening thing I've ever seen in my life. Like being in that hospital and seeing all of the babies and the children and the families and the parents and what they were going through. And I'm a parent, you know, so witnessing what my sister was going through,
Oh,
but
my God.
also witnessing the way that there were so many people in that building giving these kids joy, that sat with me really, really hard. And when I came home, I was sitting in my driveway in my car by myself where I do all the things.
Yep.
And I was just grieving. I wasn't praying or anything like that. I was just sad.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I think I had like the very first time that I experienced actually feeling the Holy Spirit. And I felt it very heavy, very, very heavy. Just fill it up the car. Like my tears dried up and I just felt at peace. And I felt in my heart that I was supposed to speak in some way, and I didn't know what that meant, you know, at the time. But I said, you know what? I'm so tired of caring what other people think and just living to just like do the daily motions every single day. And I think so many people have gifts and callings that they've been blessed with, and they just shove them down because they just feel like, well, I'm just a normal person. I'm just doing the normal thing and whatever. And that was probably the first time that I was like, no, there's something I'm supposed to do. I just haven't figured out what it is yet. And I still didn't know. I still had no idea.
Yeah.
I always knew that I was going to be the person in the group that was making people laugh, but that just felt like that's just part of.
That's my personality.
Yeah.
I'm that friend.
It's not a gift. It's just, you know, thank God I have it because so many horrible, embarrassing things happen to me all the time. But about a year and a half later, you know, she passed away.
Wow.
Yeah. And sorry. She did, but she sparked something in my soul that made me want to just like go out there and make a difference, you know, in people's lives. And whatever way it was that God gave me, for me, it just happened to be laughter. And so not long after that is when I made my first video that I did not intend to go viral at all. You know, people plan for it now. People are the algorithms figured out and they're scheduling it. That was not the case. It was I was supposed to post a workout video because I was a beach body coach, and that's how I was making that money. And I just ended up, Push It Good came on the radio while I was working out, and I just happened to be filming, but I did what we all do, and I dropped the weights, and I went to town, right, with the 2 kids in the background screaming and crying over a Caillou. Yep. And they sounded like dying cats back there. And halfway into it, I got so into it, I choked on my spit, but I fully recovered and kept going.
Won't he do it?
He works in mysterious ways. And that video, I made it and I watched it back, and I obviously laughed. I was like, that is so silly. And I didn't want to post it because I was like, oh, that's embarrassing, but it is funny. And that still quiet voice came up again, that same voice I heard in my car, and it said, you know, speak. And so I posted it, and I didn't think anything of it. I went to sleep, and I woke up the next day, and my mom is calling me, and she's like, Caroline, you're going to be on Ellen. I was like,
oh, my God.
What do you mean? She goes, your video has like 20,000 views. And I was like, Mom, it takes so much more to get on Ellen. But then I think it was and maybe an hour later, it was well over 1 million. And then it just kept soaring. And I got so scared immediately. I got so scared because I had never seen anybody have a video go viral, no matter what it was, without people being so awful to them in the comments. I mean, they would find anything. And I was oh my gosh, I've got my pixie cut and my sweats. And I was an easy target, in this video.
Here they come.
Yeah. So it was a decision to leave it and give it to God and see what happens. And then I just kept they just kept going viral over and over and over and over. And all of a sudden I had this platform to speak.
Wow.
Yeah. And then it just led to books and
Sheesh.
yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very unconventional entrance into doing stand up.
I love your story. This is your story. This is
Thank you.
special. This is unique. This is your gift from God, and how special that your niece gets to play a part in your gift from God in wrapping it up and giving it to you, and having this platform that you get to bring joy to people, like people who are hurting. You, out of your hurting, like it came from that, you get to give people this gift of joy. Like, how special is that? That's pretty incredible.
And that's so true for just so much of what we go through can be repurposed. And I just like, there's one thing everyone can relate to. It's grief. We've all experienced it. And one thing that I feel like is such a gift from God is the ability to laugh. And if you have that, if you have the sense of humor, if you maintain that, I feel like it's a bridge back to hope when you're feeling lost. And so to be able to be someone who can provide that bridge for an hour, hour and a half, whatever, I feel like that's, such a gift.